Oh god! The truck was damaged when I got it. It is a new week, and that means there is a new festival playlist in Forza Horizon 6. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. It's going to be a different decade. We did the 80s last week. Can't wait to see what we've got going this time. Before we get started, welcome to the Big Steez Gaming Channel. I am Ian the Big Steez, and looking at myself, I have a lot more hair and frame this time. That's why I wear this, because otherwise it gets in this and in this. It still gets in this. It still gets in this randomly when I don't have it up. And we obviously are here in Forza Horizon 6. Before we look at the festival playlist, I got a notification that I got a new car, which is the some kind of drift car. Crazy. Is it a station wagon? The number 123 Mad Mike 808 wagon firsty. It's a 74 Mazda. So as you guys can see, I did end up getting the second reward car last week. I had to come back like this morning basically to finish up the daily challenges, but I got all of them, and thankfully you don't have to do the trial races to get the weekly rewards, which is fantastic because those are borderline impossible. There's so many people who are so upset. But we are in what looks like the 90s, and this is the one, remember, I was excited about because of that TVR that we're going to get at 20 points. And I'm so glad that it's the same one that I loved from Horizon 4. So we are going to work hard to get that. Second one is a 93 Chopin 962CR. Don't know much about that car, but it looks extremely aerodynamic, extremely grippy. So it'd probably be good at high speeds around corners. We are, of course, going to do all of these except the trial, because that's dumb. We could try a drift championship, but just like last time, we are going to start at the top, or the left technically, with the weekly challenge for the specific car, and that this week is going to be the 91 GMC Cyclone. So first step with any of these weekly challenges is actually owning the car, which I'm fairly certain that I do. Look at that. I am actually going to throw a little bit of modification to this just real quick. $150,000 later, and it's got a 7.5 liter V8 and all the other goodies that you can expect. So now it is at 1,750 horsepower. It went from a C class to an R class. Insanity. And it's like 500 pounds lighter. Alright, we gotta listen. How does it sound? Okay, that's not the kind of sound you expect from a pickup truck. Here we go. Oh my god, we're going way too fast. Alright, we're gonna stop. Alright, next up we need to go to the Irakawa quarter-mile drag meet and complete 2 runs. Oh, that's easy. That's down here at Ye Olde Space Center. That's easy enough. Launch control 3, 2, 1. Pew! I did not. That was a terrible start. That was really, really bad. Oh, started at 8 seconds. Now I just gotta make it back. Alright, let's see if I can get a better one on this. 3, 2, 1. Go. Ooh, that was perfect. That was a perfect launch. Alright, 7.997. Ooh! Beat it by 0.2 of a second. Look at me. Look at me being awesome at drag racing with an automatic transmission. Next up, 3 awesome wreckage skills. Well, ladies and gents, we know exactly how to do that. Drive directly through the forest. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, I got it. I didn't even notice that I had gotten that many awesome wreckage skills. Pretty cool. So now we just gotta win a street race. And straight line speed is 100% what this thing was built for. It's still got pretty good handling stats, but well, just watch it as it comes off the line. Did forget that I had the difficulty down because I was just trying to get a race win so that I could finish up the daily challenges last week. So I'll go back and change it before we do any other races, but this one fairly easy, I would say. Aside from the fact that the railings on this bridge are destructible. I thought. I just rammed into that. It was just fine. But you can see what I mean by straight line speed. Like, this thing's getting up to 200 miles an hour, and it's a pickup truck. It's a short cab GMC pickup truck. Not much to go. Car, please just stay going straight. Alright, let's see. This is just a pure straight shot. Oh god. 230 miles an hour in a GMC. I don't think anyone else has done that. I'm just incredible. And just like that, the weekly challenge is done. That netted us 5 season points, festival points, FP? What are they called? I don't know what they're called. But we got 5 points and 25,000 credits / dollars / bones, whatever your money is. So next one, we got to park at the Evolving World car meet in any car from the 1990s. So basically the same one as last week, just with a car from the 90s. And for the sake of efficiency, we're just going to use the exact same car that we already were in, because it's already a car from the 90s. And we just have to do that. So looking at the other daily challenges, which I will have to do off screen, but they will get done, I promise. Smells like clean spirit, so 3 awesome clean racing skills in any car from the 90s. I could easily do that. Complete a Horizon Rush event. Easy enough. I've already done all of those. Earn 2 kangaroo skills in any car from the 1990s. Alright, I like the 90s references. It's actually pretty cool. Jump around, jump up, and get down. And then you got Face Off. Face Off. Win a toge race in any car from the 1990s. You got the Fresh Prince of Big Air. Ho-ho. Earn a Great Air skill in the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. Well, there's an easy way to do that. You just jump it off a danger sign. And then a Bug's Life. Win a cross-country race in any unlimited buggies vehicle. So those are all fairly simple. I will have to do those off camera though. Next up for the photo challenge, you have to take a photo of any Jaguar from the 90s. I sincerely hope that I have a Jaguar from the 90s. Oh god. And sure enough, I do. I've got the Sport XJR 15. Oh wow. The sun was not like that. Oh yeah. Someone else had the same idea. Look it. Look it. And there we go. Easy as pie. And that was #Snapcat. So next we got Smash 30 Bamboo. Now where in the flip is that bamboo forest at? Alright, took a little bit of trial and error and some creative map recon, but I found the bamboo forest. I just gotta smash a few of them. It actually would have been good to combine this with the wreckage skill for the GMC, but easy enough. So now that gave us a super wheel spin. Oh, that's awesome. So next we have a seasonal championship in which we have to race in B600 90s Retro Muscle. So for this championship, we are going to use a 96 Chevy Impala Super Sport. Now, you will notice that there are flashing cop lights on top of it. I really just thought it would be funny. And undercover cop driving really, really fast. It makes sense. Alright. Now, the one negative about this car, while it does have some decent speed, its handling, not so much. So, oh my god, is that a Fox body up there? Of course it's gonna be the Fox body. And I gotta catch up to and beat. I did up the difficulty, by the way, of the Drivatars. I bumped it up to above average. So now I have to work for my victory, but once I am in first place, it's fairly assured that I'm going to stay there. Unless I absolutely screw it up. Ah, darn robots. Get back here and let me be a winner. There we go. And just like that, first place. That was a great pass game. And speed, yes. Speed and power. As I said, I mean, we're above average, which means they're a little more challenging, but again, once you're in first, everyone does kind of just back off. They're like, oh, well, crap. This guy won. This guy did it. I guess we just gotta let him. And they do, and they let me. And I do not complain about it, because winning feels good. Do I think I could go up another level to highly skilled? I do not. That's just me either underselling my own abilities or knowing my own limitations. Either way, I may give it a shot. But not while you guys are watching. So you guys come here, sure you come for the funny ha-has and my insights on the world and cars and everything, but you're here to watch car game racing excellence. And that's the only reason you're here right now. So, yeah, I don't want to let you guys down. Alright, coming up on the finish line. Oh god, they're catching up because they slowed down so much. Come on. It sucks that it's wet. That's not making it easier, but we still won. Lights blasting the whole way. Alright, race number 2. This is the Tateyama Kurobe Sprint. What does that mean? Well, that means we're probably driving through those areas. We're driving past landmarks. Right now we've got different cars ahead of us. We've got a Corvette. And, hey, another Impala. How dare you? Wow, this is a short one. I better keep my wits about me. Because, like, I haven't even been going for a minute and we're 30% done with the race, so definitely gotta watch out on this one. I'm still gonna win, but they're still very, very close behind me. Come on. That's when you brake and floor it at the same time. Through the tunnel, through another tunnel, as you have to do. You always honk when you go through a tunnel. That's just common courtesy. It's what the tunnel wants. It may not be what the other people in the tunnel want, but you're not there for them. You're there for the tunnel. The tunnel is there to protect you from driving into a mountain, or a building, or into water if you're driving underneath water. So you serve the tunnel. Oh god, speaking of tunnels, is this pod racing? The videos I've seen of people with their super tunes, Lotuses and everything that can go through this full speed, like 250 miles an hour, like full go, making every single turn, not having to slow down. I almost flipped there. Like, that's crazy because I've downloaded like some of like the best grip tunes for that car. I can't get it to work. But we win this race. That's consolation, I suppose. Alright, last one. We are at the Sony circuit. Now that's Sony spelled with an I. So we're not going to be lapping around any PlayStations. I do need to get past these Fox bodies and this Corvette. And that's how you do it. Because yes, I use the walls to make a lot of my turns, but really, the most reliable way to make a really tough turn is to kind of just slam the side of your car into another car that just happens to be facing in the right direction for the turn. Works almost every time. Alright, that is lap 1 done, but we got 2 more to go. Well, at least it isn't like the smaller one, like the Shimano Yama. That one, yes, it's a very short track, but you also had to do 5 laps of it going into the finish, and can't even barely see anybody as we cross the finish line. And if it wasn't evident, we won the championship, so we get like a 92 Ford Escort. God, there's so many Fords in this flipping game. Okay, sorry, I already have one, except I turned mine into a rally monster. And then there's the Barn Find Cosworth, and then there's the RS200. Like, good God, why are there so many Fords? Alright, next up, Seasonal Championship, we've got On the Trail, which will get us yet another GMC Cyclone. So we had to do this championship in a C500 90s Retro Rally. And for this championship, we are going to be using the 1999 Ford Racing Puma. Hello there. That is a very neat Mitsubishi that you have there. Too bad I'm not going to be racing you. Now, as cool looking as this car is, it is also not the fastest. So I'm going to have to get creative. It's pretty good off-road though. It's got like a 9 out of 10 off-road stats, so maybe that's where we can really stick it to them. Let's go. Or just cut them off on the inside like that. There we go. Come on. Come on. Get out of my way. I'll clip that perfectly. As always. I never miss a checkpoint. Oh man, are we on that one dirt track right now? Get off me, you turd. Wob 3S, you're next. You're in the same car, but it is less modified, therefore less cool. This is my race to win. Haha. Oh, thank you for pushing me through the turn, Wobs. That is so sweet of you. You see, because I just caught myself doing it, how when I'm playing and I'm turning, oh god, that's a terrible time to flick the joystick, but as I'm turning, you'll see me sort of lean into it. It's something I've always done. Like, I get very, very physical whenever I'm playing certain games. Like, if I'm playing a fighting game, I'm essentially, like, kicking my feet the entire time as I'm trying to will my guy to victory. If I'm playing 2K or if I'm playing Madden, like, same thing. Like, I'll like I'll kick my feet and just be like, yeah, let's go. And that's why or at least one of my dogs, doesn't really like to be around whenever I'm playing a sports video game. She immediately leaves the room. Race number 2, this is the airfield trail. And same strategy as last time. I'm gonna floor it, and I am going to take my lead changes in the corners. There we go. Stop trying to hit me. And Wobbs, why do you get to change cars in the middle of this? Oh, don't you even... average lizard. I'm gonna get you. Come on. God, this little thing is struggling. I don't even think it has a top speed that much higher than 100. If that, because it's struggling to change gears once it gets like to 90. There we go. Come on. Come on. It's straight. It's straight. It's straight. You got a little bit of air there. Come on, Wobbs. You're gonna slip up, bud. And as soon as you do, I'm there. Ha! Suck it! Now it's drafting off of me, so I gotta put some distance. Okay, so it can go over 100 miles an hour, but I think 102 is sort of its upper limit, which is not great in a race when the goal is to finish the race faster than everyone else. But not going as fast means that you can take corners at faster speed than everyone else. Because if you're going 150 miles an hour and you go into a turn, you're gonna have to slow down to like 50 or so. Whereas in this thing, you don't really need to slow down if all you're doing is 50. Oh my god, 120. It's because we're going downhill. But we still won in an extremely slow car. That's surprisingly really good off-road. Alright, last race in this championship is the Ito Trail. Now this race has a lot of fairly sharp turns, so I will have plenty of opportunities to get ahead of people, but also give me more opportunities to turn at higher speeds than everyone else. Alright, I can get this turn. I can take a place. There we go. Can I take more? More than one? Yeah. Oh, can I take more? Come on, I'm feeling greedy. Oh, Wobbs, you're back in the other car. Interesting. And there we go. And now we've got lots of switchbacky turns, lots of hairpins. But you know, that's the good thing about this little car, because while it may not be the fastest, I always prioritize acceleration. In Horizon 4, the car that I drove the most was, I think, Subaru Impreza 22B. I think it was in that game. But I drove the crap out of that car because it didn't have the fastest speed, but it could accelerate face issue like nobody's business. And that's what always won me races. It also, that every race that I did was filled with cars from the same class, and around the same performance level. But I just like to think that I was just that damn good, you know? Because why not pat yourself on the back every so often? Because most of the time, no one else is going to do it. Because they think they're keeping you from getting too much of an ego. They think they're like being fair to those that aren't doing so well, but you kind of have to praise people. That's kind of a thing, because otherwise they're just going to keep working so hard and they're going to burn out. But hey, we won. No burnout here. Well, in the game at least. And obviously we won the championship, so we get another GMC Cyclone. Those championships are done. So we've got a danger sign at Mount Fuji View, which we have to hit 885.8 feet in an A700 class car from the 90s. Oh, oh, no. Sorry, that's my holy crap, I'm so excited. I got my TVR. Okay, we're gonna mess with that at the end of this, but an A-class car from the 90s. There it is, sorry. So apparently the only 90s A-class car that I had is a Lamborghini Diablo Super Veloce. So we'll see if we can use this. The danger sign's over here. Now we have to get 800. Let's aim for 900 feet. 900 feet seems like a good round number. Let's see what we can get hitting it at 129 miles an hour. Okay. So I think I just need to back up a little bit more. Acceleration, definitely not as good in this because it is just rear wheel drive. Oh god, I went too far down the hill. No, I didn't. Because eventually grip happens. That should be a shirt instead of crap happens, grip happens. Because eventually it does. Alright, 132. We're like 30 away. 27 feet. Alright, did some slight modifications off screen. I gave it all-wheel drive, new engine, new transmission. So we should be able to ace this crap first try. Well, technically third try. And there we go, almost 1,000 feet. Hey, that was my new personal best on that. Look at me. Look at me just killing it. Just knocking over logs. Alright, next up, the Nangan Turn Speed Trap. Which, we're already in the ideal car. Because among... wipers. That's funny. Among the upgrades that I did, I also gave it rally tires. So it does just a little bit better off-road. Seasonal objective. First try. Let's go. Alright, next up we've got a Trailblazer. That's not all that far. It needs to be a B600 from the 90s. And that, my friends, is what the 98 Impreza 22B STI is for. Because as this vehicle currently stands, it is exactly at 600. So it is at perfect B. And you have to make it in 20 total seconds. Piece of cake for this thing. Just turn And boom. Man, that was way easier than, than the one last week. Okay, and then we have to do a full shift doing Tokyo food delivery with a with a link chat phrase that's a reference to Star Wars Episode 1. Very, very topical, guys. Very topical. So if you haven't seen these before, it's just basically little fetch quests, but you have different requirements per stage of it. So with the delivery truck in this configuration, I most likely am gonna have to do some drifting. But I also have to get there. So give me plenty of time to get there. It's also driving through downtown Tokyo, which I know it's an extremely scaled down version, but it can still be pretty tricky. Oh god! The truck was damaged when I got it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. Picking up the delivery to drop off. Now, what do we have to do?
Okay.
We have to get skill score. Well, it is a good thing. Here's a little trick, kiddies. Because you notice that my skill score multiplier is already at a ×9, which, Ian, they can't get to a ×9 outside of a skill song. You know? God, you're so smart. Well, that's right. It can't. Because whatever car you drive up to the job in, it carries over those skill point perks, those mastery perks. So that just made it crazy easy to do that one. Now, for us to be doing an entire shift, we have to do 3 total jobs. 3. And this is gonna involve either skill score or drifting again, because it's the exact same way. So we just have this one and then one more to do. And then we can try the online drifting championship. Alright, what do we gotta do this time? Let me guess. More skill score? Well, guess what, Raku. I'm gonna have that like now instead of later. Ooh, that was a sick drift. Alright, just chill out. Let it calculate. Oh, come on. Stop giving me points, just calculate it. There we go, already won it. Now I just gotta get there. I wish they had more shortcuts through the city area. It's really the only like shortcut or like big block that you can cut through is this park here. So that saved me so much time. If I'd gone around, I might not have made it. Alright, last one, and once again, we're in the super fast one. I guess this is gonna be a speed skills? Fast and spicy. Alright, what's fast and spicy mean? It means... Oh, we gotta go fast. Oh god, and I gotta get up to 90? What the hell? This thing barely gets to 90. I scratch that, it gets to 90 fairly easily, but... Oh, come on, get to 90, get to 90, get to 90. We gotta get a nice long straight here. Jeez. And I did not win this one.
unfortunate. We have more orders coming in if you want to take some.
Alright, I'm gonna see if that got it for us. Alright, so full disclosure, it did not count for completing the delivery shift because I lost one. So I had to go through and do another 3 things. So that was fun. But now we gotta try to get 3 Link Drift skills in a Horizon Drift Championship. Now before we do that, I am gonna hop into... Where are you? There you are. My Fox Body SVT Cobra Mustang with a pretty sweet paint job on it. Look at that. Look at that. It's so cool. So it wouldn't let me use my Fox Body, so I've got to use my 71 Nissan GTR, which is super overpowered. This is not going to go very well. Yeah, see? It's already saying that I've got, like, launch control enabled. Come on. I don't even know how you get freaking Link skills. Well, there's one at least. That's weird. I'm doing one of these online things, and I'm not last in score. Like, I'm not first, but I'm definitely not last. God, if anyone watching this is really good at drifting in Forza, I applaud the absolute crap out of you, dude, because this is not easy. Like, if you have, like, a specific, like, drift-built car that has drift suspension, like a drift differential, a drift transmission, like, it handles completely differently than a regular car would at any time. Oh god. Alright, let's try. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I've definitely gotten the drift skills, and it just said that I needed to do that. It didn't say that I needed to finish anything. Okay, I came in 6th. I guess we're gonna see when I exit out of here. So it kind of got spoiled for me when I paused to get out of that event, but I did end up getting it in a Mazda RX 792. I most likely already had it. So that is everything sans doing the trial race, and we are at 34. So that means with the 6 other daily challenges, that is how I would get that Chupon. So that's all that I really got to do aside from... Well, give me a sec. Oh, my dear sweet TBR. It has been too long. I honestly don't think it was in Horizon 5. So I never saw it. I'm so glad that it's here now. Because now I can modify the crap out of it. I have gone through. I have found a good tuning setup for it. It is an R class 998, which means it is this shy of being an X class. Let's see what this thing sounds like real quick. Come on. Smooth, very smooth, like a shot of whiskey. All right, let's see this thing. Action. Okay, doesn't break very well. If, however, this car belonged anywhere, it belongs right here on the drag strip. 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 255 from end to end, launching it a full 1,700 feet. Now let's see if I can even just do a little bit of driving with this real quick. Just to check its viability in possible races. I'm thinking it might not be very viable. Because it goes very fast, it is very powerful, but it does not seem all that grippy. It brakes like nobody's business. Straight line acceleration and speed. That's gonna get you in this. Wow, this is a really long straight stretch of road. Your personal best on that speed trap. And there we go, crashing through a lot of trees. So, with that said, we have gotten to the end of the festival playlist that I can do right now. As I said, I will be doing all of the daily challenges offline so that I can get that coupon, which I most likely already have, but more is always better. And just like last time, we are going to cash in our wheel spins. So first up, super wheel spin, please, please. And it's just money, 50 grand. It's not too bad. Let's do the regular wheel spins. We can always hope for that FORZA Edition GTR. Doubt we're gonna get it this way. Now the trick that I learned from somebody else on TikTok with wheel spins is if you go in to where the clothes are, the emotes are, the horns are, and buy all of the ones that you can buy, it takes them off of the wheel spin. So you have more of a chance of getting cars and money and some of the actual like limited stuff. And one more. I don't think we're getting GTR. We are not. We're getting 5 grand. So we are going to call it there for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to this point, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, you most likely are. So far the series has been really fun, even though it's only been 2 episodes. But I definitely can see myself doing this for a long time. Until the next time, I have been Ian, the Big Steez. And I really need to get out of this room because with this absolute mop of hair, my neck is sweating up a storm.